From what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Marcus Llorente, is a surprise revelation in recent times. I think the proof, perhaps, of how a change of coach and system can have such an effect on a career. I'd say he's one of the most notable all-round midfielders about. A 4, an 8, a 6, an 11, and a 10 all in one.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Lookman proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Alvarez. And he's there to clear it. And the counter is on. And he welcomes it in. Eric Garcia makes the interception. Koke. Now it's Griezmann. And it's lofted through here. And he's straight offside. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bina.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Jimenez. De Jong spread out to the left, and it's Pedri. He's in plenty of space here. De Jong. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Decent hit from there. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Alvarez. That's an excellent interception. Lewandowski. Yamal. Lewandowski, it's anyone's ball now. Oh, they could be caught out here. He can get that clear. And it's Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Crossed into the box. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Okay. Jimenez aim forwards. De Jong. Still goalless at the moment. Pedri. Lopez. Might be... Oh, shooting chance!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, the clearance is short. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri, there's the shot!
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
De Jong, gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedri, Rafinha, Pedri, tries a measured ball. That has been knocked clear, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Alvarez, oh, good spread. And it's Llorente. Lookman, moved on forwards. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Yamal, Lopez, Pedri. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafinha. Lookman. So what can they make of this? Pablo Barrios. Played into space out wide. Griezmann crosses. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Barrios. Llorente. Now here's the delivery. He's there to get rid. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Gets it away. Alcuba. There is the half-time whistle. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's played forward. Lewandowski!
Lewandowski has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Balde. And here's Rafinha. Pedri crosses it in here. And it's Balde. Rafinha. Real chance here. And the ball's come loose here. Jimenez trying to keep this in. De Jong. Lookman absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's
Griezmann! And another try! No mistake! The second half sparks straight into life. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Llorente, that's tidy. Takes a shot! Dani Olmo. Yamal. Just about up to the hour now. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Cleared without complication. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Koke. Baina forwards and with intent. Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Lenormand. Koke. Koke shifted upfield. Lobbed in behind. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Lenormand. And it's Griezmann. Pablo Barrios. Koke have it back and can go again. Llorente. Oh, sweet feet. Baina. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Barcelona are making a change now. It's going to be a double change then. Baina with the short one. Balde attempts a clearance. And here's Baina. Koke. Pablo Barrios. Koke. Baina. Koke. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lenormand. Koke.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
De Jong. Over to the left.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Llorente. Now it's Simeone.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Dani Olmo. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Llorente. And it's played forward. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. And it's Baina. Llorente. And it's played in. And that has been cleared. Rashford.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Valde. He came in hard, very hard. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to